What's happening, everybody? Sleepy Andy Tracy here. It is Friday night. Sure, why not? This is number 47. This is the 47th day in a row I've been doing this. So, I was just thinking before starting that probably once I hit 50 on Monday night, I'm going to take a little break. I mean, that will be 50 straight nights with 3 additional things in there as well. So that's one heck of a run. So, still got a few nights left of it. And not to say that it's I'm not going to come back and be doing more of it, but just to be like, okay, well, after 50 I'm going to at least take one night off, Besides, we're talking about doing movie night and camping out in the yard with the kids and different stuff that, the weather's getting a little bit better for that now. And also, I've got all these new songs and stuff, between ones that I've written myself and ones that Jake and I have been putting together, that, really, it's time to get some of those down in a more concrete form. Like, I'm looking forward to, actually hearing the harmonies and stuff that I'm singing around the house when I'm listening back to some of these songs. So, be doing some of that in the coming days as well. Besides just archiving stuff here, getting all this stuff put onto disc and everything, and maybe getting some of my favorite things separated out and available in an easier to access form. Saying over the next few nights, then I'm going to try and run through a reasonable amount of stuff, but I'm, not going to go crazy. If I need to maybe only play 3 songs tonight or tomorrow night or any night, then I'll do that, If I don't get to play them all, they're all on here anyway. But I do appreciate everybody keeping on tuning in that have been and sharing it and everything else. It's been great for me, and just great for songwriting purposes and everything else, for just getting on and playing every night. I don't know if I'll be able to stop wanting to play every night at 11 o'clock just because it's been such a good thing. And I'm never coming back. Going there to live in my aqua-colored shack. Taking my possessions, putting them in a sack. Trying to get everything back on track. Oh, I don't know. Brother told me so. Time of relaxation, a time of growth and fun, a time to change the nation, if only one by one. No more shall we kill our brothers with hatred and knife and gun. When we all are united, when we all will have won. Oh, problem, I find the problem, and I pacify it. But the problem is you never know when it is cropping up. Got to make friends all over and let them drink from my cup. Oh, I don't know, I just don't know. Oh, cause my brother, he told me so. Oh, I don't know, I don't know. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, that's an aqua-colored shack. Can you turn it down a notch, Abs? Well, the fire came down from the chimneys. At least that's how I heard it told. Tales of people risking their lives and tales of action so bold. The loss of land and the loss of life, and I could not do a thing. Great Smoky Mountains, wildfire, and all I could do is sing. People dashing for their lives with fire on either side. If they'd have stayed there, clearly would have been no place to hide. The winds came up of the mountains, the fire crews worked through the night, fighting against insurmountable odds, helping ensure everyone's flight. Great Smoky Mountains wildfire, many acres of the park and town burned. Many thanks to those who risked their lives to ensure that we all could return. We gathered all around Facebook, seeing every horrific post. Trapped in a hotel with flames outside was more fearsome than most. And all I know is we're going home, and it might not be the same. But every time I visit that place, I'm always glad I came. The winds came up of the mountains, the fire crews worked through the night, fighting against insurmountable odds, helping ensure everyone's flight. Great Smoky Mountains wildfire, many acres of the park and town burned. Many thanks to those who risked their lives to ensure that we all could return. Great Smoky Mountains wildfire, many acres of the park and town burned. Many ex-lovers who risked their lives to ensure that we all could return. Whew. That's the Great Smoky Mountains wildfire, based on a true story from a few years back. That's going to be on the Songs of the Smokies album that'll be coming out, I don't know, sometime relatively soon, I guess. You know, things are slightly more opened up, not too much, but, you know, probably try and get those final things, finishing touches I need done on that album and get that out to you as soon as possible, because I like those songs, and it's been a long time coming. It's got as long as I've been playing with Highly Likely, all these songs have been recorded long before then. It's stuff that most of them were recorded with Blue Caboose when we were still playing with some frequency, and got Jeremy Francis doing some slide on some songs, and Taylor Bishop playing bass on some songs. Recorded with Tommy Keppel. And so those are on the way. A couple of songs you will recognize either from the Blue Caboose stuff, or you know, Highly Likely's been playing the song Already Home, which we'll play one of these nights. Blind Willie McTell. You just well to get ready, you got to die. Just well to get ready, you got to die. It may be tomorrow, Lord. You can't tell the minute nor the hour. You just well to get ready, you got to die. You just well to love your neighbor, you got to die. Just well to love your neighbor, you got to die. It may be tomorrow, Lord. You can't tell the minute nor the hour. You just well to love your neighbor, you got to die. You just well to love your enemy, you got to die. Just well to love your enemy, you got to die. It may be tomorrow, Lord. Can't tell the minute nor the hour. Just well to love your enemies, you got to die. Well, you just well to live in union, you got to die. You just well to live in union, you got to die. It may be tomorrow, Lord, just can't tell in a minute or the hour. You just well to live in union, you got to die. Well, you just well to get ready, you got to die. Well, you just well to get ready, you got to die. Maybe tomorrow, Lord, you can't tell the minute nor the hour. Just well to get ready, you got to die. Now, that you gotta die. Why my Linux towel. Now what I should be doing for my harmonica song is this Little Walter song, My Babe. Because it's Little Walter's birthday today, the harmonica player. And that's his big hit, but there's one thing that I've learned is that, maybe I haven't learned, but I learned about this song in particular is that, hey, if you don't know the song well enough, let's not do it tonight. Maybe we'll do it a couple nights from now. Maybe we won't, but you know. Better to do him tribute by saying, happy birthday, check out Little Walter, he is a fantastic harmonica player, than to play some crazy version that's not anywhere close to one. I don't know. But I like that song, so maybe one of these nights it'll be coming up, you know. Of course, we'll be getting like all my new strings and all that kind of stuff right when it's like, well, not doing any more of these. Like I said, just because I hit 50 and take a break doesn't mean that there's not going to be another one sometime soon after. Flying bird, way up in the sky. Well, I wonder if she looks down on me and she flies on by. Well, she flies so freely up into the sky. Oh, the sky, Lord, look at me, yeah. Rooted like a tree, yeah, yes I am. I got to sit down, can't cry, Lord knows I'm gonna die blue. She lived down by the mine. Well, she never saw the sun. She can't keep herself from crying. Well, now then one day she up and died. Oh, she died, oh, up and died, yeah. Oh, she up and died, yes she did. Because she wanted to fly, and the only way to fly was to die. Well, the sun comes up, lights up your day. Well, now when the sun comes up and he goes down on his way. Well, from the east to the west, it gets real gone every day. Lord, look at me, yeah. Rooted like a tree, yeah, yes I am. I got to sit down, can't cry, Lord knows I'm gonna die blues. I got to sit down, can't cry, Lord knows I'm gonna die blues. Lord, look at me, yeah, I'm rooted like a tree, yeah, yes I am. I got to sit down, can't cry, Lord knows I'm gonna die blues. I got to sit down, can't cry, Lord knows I'm gonna die blues. I got to sit down, can't cry, Lord knows I'm gonna die blues. As a high-flying bird. That song's written by a guy named Billy Ed Wheeler, who also wrote the song Jackson. If you're Johnny and June Carter Cash. And if you're a fan of the song Jackson, Carolina Chocolate Drops do a pretty sweet version of that. I think you can probably find it on Spotify, but there's a video of it as well on YouTube and whatever. Pretty high energy, I like it. But I know things are starting to open up some places. So, if you feel like going out and doing the things you can be doing, get on out and do them, but do them safely. If you don't feel like going out and doing those things, don't go out and do those things, you know? You know, for me, I like to go out hiking a lot. So, you know, that's not too much different. It's nice to be like, well, today we should go out and hike again. But there's more people on the trails, so I guess that's a downside for me. But it's an upside for everybody, I think, to get out on the trails a little bit. But, you know, we all face that kind of thing where it's like, man, I want to get out and be playing music and playing with Highly Likely and playing shows with other friends and just doing all that stuff. And then you're like, but how's that going to work? Yeah, I don't know. Nobody knows, you know. I don't know. Let's meet at the park one of these days. And you sit over there and somebody else sit over there and we'll play some songs, you know, right? This is one of the songs, one of the new ones that I like, that I think the harmonies, at least in my head, really helped to set it off. So I look forward to getting this one together, you know, on the multi-track stuff, and be able to show you what it sounds like in my head. And getting some other people in on it too. My brain must be in real bad shape, because my body's moving slow. But someone keeps on telling me the brain is the first to go. The brain is the first to go. How long have I been like this? I don't really even know. But someone keeps on telling me the brain is the first to go. The brain is the first to go. wish that someone would respond in kind. Where am I headed? I surely do not know. Keep driving forward, even though you don't know where you go. I just walked down the stairs and I don't know why here I go, but someone keeps on telling me the brain is the first to go. The brain is the first to go. My brain must be in real bad shape because my body's moving slow. But someone keeps on telling me the brain is the first to go. The brain is the first to go. The brain is the first to go. The brain the brain is the first to Yeah, that's the brain is the first to go. That's a one that did in a collaboration with Jeff Rhodes, bass player from Highly Likely. So maybe we'll be getting that one together sometime when we're all getting together. I think that'd be a fun one to do. I have fun anyway. But as you can tell, if you've watched, you know, even one of these, I don't know, I feel like I have a pretty good amount of fun, and that's a good portion of it. You know, you obviously gotta practice, and you gotta know what you're doing and all that stuff. That all contributes to it. But man, if you're not having fun doing it, then I don't know, that takes away a whole big piece of it in my mind. That just the feeling good aspects. While I'm sitting here no matter how much enlightenment I've found, I seem the next day to always have run aground. I guess that life is just a lesson to the end. I'm glad I got my woman to call my special friend. She can see that though philosopher in mind, sometimes a hypocrite or closed mind she does find. But she has stood by me through all the thick and thin. How do I love you? I don't know where to begin. you to say possessions ain't the key. They say that all we want is some peace and liberty. But we gotta each all strive unto that personal goal. Each and every great and small has got to play their role. So what have I learned? And what is the key? A little education can help your mind be free, but not indoctrination. No ethnic sanitation. We all gotta be ourselves. I won't be you if you won't be me. No person or the land is something you can own. Let the one you love to be free. Much better than to be alone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And that's Lessons Learned. That one and Aquacolored Shack, the first song, are both off of a disc that I did years and years ago down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, with my buddy Garrett Osborne that I played with in a band called The High Five. And that's going to do it for me tonight, folks. Like I said, we're going to be going up to number 50 before taking a break. So we got a few more nights. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Sleepy Andy Tracy. Maybe we'll see you again tomorrow.